Good evening, everybody. This is Autumn 12 reporting to you live from District 53 Studios. My special guest this evening is Ghost Wolf, and he's going to be walking us through the new event, the new Halloween event. Thank you for joining us this evening, Ghost. Can you just take us through everything that you know about this new event? Looks pretty good.
Yeah, thanks for having me here, y'all. Let's go ahead and we're going to jump on in. And I'm going to kind of give you guys a brief overview of the event that we have in Fold. Now, first of all, a new champion came out, the Anubis champion. We should hopefully have another video up for that, so we'll check back in on that hopefully a little bit later. But let's discuss some of the main events that's currently transpiring. The biggest one right now in question is the Trick or Treat event. So,
Looks good.
oh yeah, this event, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if you're going into this event and you're trying to get high up on the leaderboard or you're trying to get a lot of rewards, it's not gonna be very cheap. So prepare to have your wallet very much in your hands because it's going to be hurting after this event if you're wanting to participate. So first of all, you have some different options, at least from the reward spectrum. From the reward side of things, what you're gonna be looking at specifically is a points system. So every time you get the same type of points on here, which is the candies, those points are converted up here into the rewards piece. And over time, you will unlock some of those rewards. One of the items in that rewards happens to be the Witching Hour outfit. However,
Very nice.
yeah, guys, be warned. You're going to be paying a pretty penny to be able to get that. It's not going to be something that's really easy and quick to grab. Now, the assist function is opening up here in about 17 minutes. We'll get a look at that. Biggest thing to be paying attention to, which is where this assist function is going to be coming in handy, is going to be number 5 on this list. In the Jacko Ticket Assist, the top 20 players in the previous day's Candy Sender leaderboard will be enlisted as candidates. And it states that you will be able to vote for those candidates, and it does not matter what server they are on. If you vote for them and they win, you gain the reward. So that, I don't know about y'all.
That's a very new.
That's very new, if you ask me, but it also makes me question. Goats had a very good history of always having problems with being able to kind of sort things out, so I can only imagine that that's probably not going to be a good sign specifically. There's going to be some bugs that might come with that, so we'll find out.
Okay. All right, we'll keep our eyes open for that.
Companion store, biggest thing to understand here is you can exchange some of these tokens that you're going to be acquiring by giving out candy, and then you'll be able to pick up some of those items and use them to help accelerate you forward in whichever direction you need to go, whether it's roses for your team, equipment shards, rune shards. Maybe you need some more sprite items, maybe you need some vigor potions. A lot of different options here to really kind of help you out.
Yeah, they look reasonable.
Of course, biggest thing to see here, y'all, is the candy packs. Like I said, your wallet, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot because right here, you're looking at pretty much the end style content. There's not a lot of these packs. Once you are out of the small packs, you're only left with the big, expensive packs. So, fair warning. All right, what I'm gonna do real quick, just to kind of give y'all a little bit more of a better idea of what's going on, I'm going to pick up one of these smaller packs real quick so that I can show you guys exactly what's happening.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, now that we have some candy and we have some dice, let me explain a little bit more about exactly what you're seeing with this event specifically, and exactly what to do. So if you click on the dice here, you'll notice you can use the dice for up to 6. Now this is just one use of the dice. What that number represents there is the number of candy you can give on this specific item. Your goal when you're giving candy is you want to give exactly 21. If you go over, if you go below, you're not getting the maximum amount of rewards. You're getting gypped in a sense.
Little Vegas feel.
You're doing a little bit of some gambling here. There's definitely a little bit of some RNG involved here. So,
I gotcha. Okay.
what we're going to do is we're real quick going to give this a try. I'm going to go ahead and use the bottom right option, which is the 5 handful of candy potions, which is the Halloween spirit over here. We're going to go ahead and give 5. Looks like we got 15 on that run. You can get anywhere from 15 to 17 with that one. And then we're going to use the single over here. Oh, only gave us 1. That's how RNG is. Sometimes it gives you a lot, sometimes it gives you none. Oh, second one gave us only 2. So right here is the prime position where you're still safe to use one candy, because no matter what, you can't go over 21. We're gonna do one candy. Unfortunately, we only got one. We didn't get to that point. Now, if you try to use it again, it does warn you, because it says, hey, you might go over. So in this case, to secure that you get 21, you use a dice and you just fill up the amount that you have. Once you got it, boom, you get the reward.
Blackjack.
Kind of got that blackjack feel. It feels like you're in a casino a little bit there, except that in a sense the dealer isn't exactly winning in this scenario. There's a win either way for you. However, if you're using the dice, there should be no reason you're not getting 21. If you're using your dice and you're not getting 21, you should probably stop playing this event. It's not in your favor. We'll do one more just for posterity purposes. It's okay, I've got some really terrible luck, so I don't think I'm going to get the 20. Oh, well, look at that. Never mind.
Look at that. Well done.
So RNG can definitely still be in your favor, specifically. But that's the biggest thing with the Trick or Treat event. There's a couple other items out there, or other sections of the event, like the Festival BP event, 7-day quest, bonus loot, and even the value reward. The value reward is pretty much going to be based upon dropping money. Guys, 200 is the maximum you really honestly should go if you're trying to collect all the masks. Going further than that...
I've got a quick question.
Oh, we have a question.
Yeah. Is there a particular reason why you're using the single candies at all?
Absolutely. So if you look specifically at the way the event runs up, you have to get the 21. That's the ultimate goal. If you have to use dice, well, you have to use dice, but there's still a chance you can get to 21 without using the dice at all. That's where the single candy comes in hand, because if you use the 5, you can see here now I've got a 4 candy gap. So if I use the single, we can see how close theoretically I can get. Sometimes if you're at 18 and you use one candy and it gives you +3, boom, you land on 21, you get the best.
So you're saying use the singles up until the point where you think you're most likely not going to get it, then use the dice.
Right, because right now if I use a single candy, I'll probably go over. Once you go over, the rewards are greatly diminished. So in this case now,
because I've just been doing the 5 and then a dice and just calling it a day.
Yeah, you can do that if you want, but using the single candy may help you avoid having to use all your dices. If you have 30 dice and you're using it in this method, you may be able to walk away with 35 21s while still only having to spend 30 dice. So you'll walk away with a way better opportunity, and in a sense it gets you a little bit ahead. You get more points, you can get more resources, you can do more with less.
Got you. Okay, that covered it.
All right, appreciate the question, Charlemagne. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Anything else you'd like to add about the event, Ghost?
Biggest thing to pay attention to, y'all, is the new champion just came out. It's in testing. We're all using it and trying to see how it's going to function in all the teams. Currently, right now, I can just tell you favorable results are leaning towards the female version of the champion. I will let y'all tinker with it and think how it can benefit your team the most. But I'm not going to lie, y'all, it's a warrior. Not a lot of us have warriors in our teams. I think it's just become a custom that the most meta teams out there are not using warriors. We're using mages, we're using our bloodcrafts, we're maybe even using some tanks here and there. That's the major units that we're using in our build-up. But of course, we have this new champion. Try it out, see where it fits the best for your team. They both have very unique abilities. However, these abilities are not as paragraph thick as some of the abilities that we used to see in some of the previous champions that were released, especially when we're looking at Waters and Sun and even Bloom. I don't think anybody wants to look at a paragraph thick type of explanation with all sorts of things that are happening at the exact same time. So outside of that event, you guys still have the Jigsaw collection. If you're going to want to complete it, if you complete it, you will gain the Mummy Mask, which does help out, at least in some spectrums of possibly your team lineup. I have the Mummy Mask right now, and as you can see, it increases the attack of all teammates by 3%. So,
that looks great.
A lot of different options out there. I am showcasing the new skin that you can acquire through the consecutive pack purchase. If that is something you're interested in, this is what it looks like. Now, there is, of course, another item that is going to be released very soon, and it is going to be specifically the Great Eagle.
The Great Eagle.
Just another kind of reference to Horus and the eagle, in a sense, that travels and delivers the messages, or in a sense, the commands of battle. So just another kind of hone in and another kind of...
Maybe tying into the Egyptian god theme that we're seeing with this new champ, too, perhaps?
Yeah. We're definitely seeing that specifically. Now, the question is, will we see more? Or will this just be a short-lived moment, and then that's the end? So...
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Well, thank you so much for joining me this evening, Mr. Ghost Wolf. We really appreciate you here in District 53. I just wanted to let all of our viewers know they're all welcome to join the server and join our open chats here in the server every evening. We have people from all the guilds popping by from time to time, and we usually have some streaming of some type going on and lots of great conversations. So again, I appreciate you. Thank you very much, and we will see you again soon.
Take care, y'all.